Let's be honest, I used to think building serious muscle without a proper gym was a complete fantasy. I was stuck at home, my motivation was tanking, and I was just going through the motions with random workouts I'd find online. I was totally convinced I was wasting my time. But then, after months of trial and error, I figured out a specific sequence of bodyweight exercises that finally started to work. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact full-body workout that helped me build 10 pounds of solid muscle with zero equipment. When the world shut down and gyms closed, I panicked. My whole routine, my outlet for stress, my path to getting stronger, it all vanished overnight. At first, I tried to stay positive. I'll just work out from home, I told myself. How hard could it be? So I went down the rabbit hole of 20-minute HIIT workouts and 30-day ab challenges. I was doing hundreds of mindless reps, ending every workout feeling exhausted and sweaty, but not actually stronger. Weeks turned into months, and I saw zero change. No new muscle, no strength gains, just a whole lot of frustration. My shirts didn't fit any differently. I'd look in the mirror and just see myself getting softer, losing all the hard work I'd put in before. I was putting in the effort, but I was just spinning my wheels. The problem wasn't that I was lazy. It was that I didn't have a real plan. I was convinced that without heavy weights, actual muscle growth was a myth. The real wake-up call came when I tried to move a heavy piece of furniture and struggled way more than I should have. I realized my high-rep, low-effort workouts were building a little endurance, but zero functional strength. That's when I stopped searching for workouts and started searching for principles. I dove into the science of muscle growth, or hypertrophy, and resistance training. That's when it clicked. Your muscles don't know if you're lifting a dumbbell or your own body. They only know one thing: tension. The key wasn't just doing bodyweight exercises, it was making them harder over time. This is a principle called progressive overload, and it's the absolute foundation for getting stronger and building muscle. My mistake wasn't the lack of equipment, it was the lack of a system for creating more resistance. Doing 50 push-ups instead of 40 wasn't the answer. The answer was to make each individual push-up harder. It was to focus on big, compound movements that hit multiple muscle groups at once. And it was structuring my workouts to give me enough rest and recovery, which is when muscle actually grows. So I ditched the random follow-along videos and built a workout from scratch, based on a specific sequence of exercises designed for one purpose: to create as much tension as possible and force my muscles to grow. After months of tweaking, testing, and tracking every single workout, I finally landed on the sequence that changed everything. And it's not about fancy, complicated movements you see on Instagram. It's about mastering the basics and applying the laws of muscle growth. This is the exact workout that turned things around for me. I'm going to walk you through every exercise, explain why the order matters, and show you exactly how to progress so you never get stuck on a plateau again. We're going to do this workout 3 times a week on non-consecutive days. Think Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This gives your muscles about 48 hours to recover and grow, which is essential. For each exercise, you're aiming for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. That rep range is the sweet spot for building muscle. And remember, the last couple of reps in each set should feel like a real battle. If they don't, it's time to level up. First up, the push-up. We're starting here because it's the undisputed king of upper body bodyweight exercises. It hammers your chest, shoulders, and triceps, all while forcing your core to stay tight. Proper form. Get your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Your body should be a straight line from your head to your heels. Imagine screwing your hands into the floor. This will fire up your lats and make your shoulders more stable. As you go down, keep your elbows tucked at a 45-degree angle, not flared out to the sides. Lower until your chest is an inch or 2 from the floor, pause for a beat, and then explode back up. Common mistake: flaring your elbows out to 90 degrees. This puts a ton of stress on your shoulder joints and takes the focus off your chest. Beginner mod. If you can't do a full push-up yet, no problem. Start with incline push-ups on a table or chair. The higher the surface, the easier it is. As you get stronger, use lower objects until you're on the floor. You can also do them from your knees. You can't just work the mirror muscles. A strong lower back, glutes, and hamstrings are crucial for good posture and preventing injury. The Superman is a fantastic and totally underrated exercise for this. Proper form. Lie face down on the floor with your arms stretched out in front of you. Squeeze your lower back and glutes to lift your arms, chest, and legs off the floor at the same time. Imagine you're flying. Hold that top squeeze for a second or two. Common mistake, using momentum and jerking your body up. This needs to be a slow, controlled movement. Focus on the squeeze, not how high you can lift. Beginner mod. If lifting everything at once is too tough, start by lifting your opposite arm and leg at the same time, alternating sides. How to progress. To make it harder, simply hold the top position for longer. Try a 5-second hold on each rep. You can also hold something light, like a book, to add a little bit of resistance. Lunges are amazing because they work one leg at a time. This helps fix muscle imbalances and improves your stability, hitting your quads, glutes, and hamstrings in a way that squats don't. Proper form. Take a big step forward with one leg and lower your hips until both knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle. Your front knee should be right over your ankle, and your back knee should hover just above the ground. Push off your front foot to come back to the start. Common mistake, letting your front knee shoot past your toes or leaning your torso way forward. Stay upright and keep your core tight. Beginner mod. If balance is tricky, just hold onto a wall or a chair for support. You can also do a shorter range of motion until you build more strength. How to progress. The easiest way to make lunges harder is to do walking lunges. For a bigger challenge, try reverse lunges, which can be a bit easier on the knees. We finish with the plank. This isn't just an ab exercise. It's a full-body exercise that teaches you how to create tension from head to toe, which carries over to every other lift you do. Proper form. Get on your forearms with your elbows directly under your shoulders. Your body should be in a dead straight line. To really do this right, you need to actively squeeze your glutes, brace your abs like you're about to take a punch, and try to pull your elbows towards your toes. Common mistake, letting your hips sag down or pike up toward the ceiling. A straight line is everything. Don't just hold the position, create tension. Beginner mod. If a full plank is too much, start from your knees. You can also begin with shorter holds like 15 to 20 seconds and build your way up. How to progress. Once you can hold a perfect plank for 60 seconds, don't just hold it for longer. Make it harder by lifting one leg off the ground or by trying a long lever plank where you walk your elbows farther out in front of you. This sequence isn't random. It's a full-body routine that hits all your major muscles with big compound movements. We start with the toughest upper body push, move to the toughest lower body move, then hit the back, and finish with single leg and core work. But the real magic is progressive overload. You absolutely have to find ways to make these exercises more challenging over time. That is the only secret to building muscle. Whether it's slowing down your reps, increasing the range of motion, or moving to a harder variation, you have to constantly give your body a reason to get stronger. This is the system that took me from being frustrated and out of shape to building 10 pounds of functional muscle right at home. Now, this wasn't a 30-day miracle. It was the result of being consistent and applying the right principles. And while results will always vary based on genetics, nutrition, and consistency, the principles are universal. So here's my challenge to you. Try this workout. Ditch the random videos and commit to this structure for the next 8 weeks. Track your progress. Write down your sets, reps, and how you're making each exercise harder. If you found this helpful and you're ready to transform your body without a gym, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. And drop a comment below and let me know what your biggest fitness goal is right now.